What is good, ladies and gentlemen?
Hello, hello.
This is going to be a fun match here we got today for another installment of the Luigi's Mansion No Out of Bounds tournament. We got gary01 versus thatkidkim. I'm Flair. I'm joined by HD Lax.
What's up? All right, so we got a good one. Man. This is round one, and this is quite possibly the closest match of round one. We have two runners with very similar times. I believe Gary's the 16th seed and Daniel is the 17th seed. So Gary is going into this race with a PB of 59 minutes and 8 seconds, and Daniel has a 59:21. So roughly, what, 13 seconds?
Something like that. Pretty close. Pretty close in PB, pretty close in skill.
Very close.
Hoping we see some close gameplay here. If it was anything like the match from yesterday versus with Chris and Pancakes, then this match should be pretty impressive in and of itself. Perhaps.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a good one. I'm sad I missed that Chris versus Pancakes race. I had to work.
I mean, it was such an electric ending, man. Like, just the whole thing at the end was kind of crazy to watch.
Yeah.
So that's one of those matches that kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat, you know. That's what we like in the tournament.
I know, and let's hope we can replicate that feeling with this race here, because these are certainly two runners who could give us a pretty close race.
Most definitely. Barring any. Let's see.
Sorry,
we got the sync up. Hold on, I'm working on the sync. We're almost there. Almost got it. Just gotta make a couple adjustments and we're good to go.
So I think the most obvious difference between these two runners is obviously the fact that Gary's running on English, whereas DKim is running on Japanese. So Daniel's probably going to save roughly 20-ish seconds on Gary, just due to the language difference. But even still, Gary does have the better PB, albeit only by a few seconds.
Let's try this. Is this desync for you?
I haven't even tried listening to it, actually. I should turn up the audio.
Anybody in chat? Yeah, okay, so it's not just us.
Okay, yeah, so Daniel's audio is a little desynced. I'm gonna try to open his stream. Let's see if that's.
I just tried swapping between Gary's and Daniel's. They're both pretty desynced, actually.
Okay.
Gary's is not as bad as Daniel's. We might have to get used to that. I'm hoping that might get resolved, but if not, we will. We are professionals, ladies and gentlemen. We will rise above.
Yes.
We will deal with this.
We won't let this tiny inconvenience overcome us. We're better than that.
We are better than that. Just like these runners are better than that. They will still play this game anyways.
Exactly.
That's what we're here for. We're here for the Luigi's Mansion. Because we love this game. This little GameCube game from the early 2000s. We love this game.
Truly the game of all time. Has a special place in my heart.
Surely one of the most slept on series from Nintendo.
I agree. Also, that text box that the runners just mashed through, that's actually one of only two text boxes in the entire run where it's actually faster on English. I believe there are two less text boxes on English there.
Two less? I actually just thought it was one. Two less is actually pretty crazy to think about, with how usually, in most cases, English is a slower language. But if anybody ever looked at SRC and then looked at the Chauncey key page, you'll realize that it's purely English for that reason.
That's the only category you're going to see dominated by English.
Both runners heading their way to Chauncey, the first area boss. Pretty nice to see this boss after a while. I feel like I've watched so much 90%.
I know that Daniel is definitely going for one cycle here, but I don't know about Gary. I'm not sure if Gary ever learned it.
Both of them whipping out the Laser Crusader. Great strat. Shoutouts to the runner, Laser Crusader, for finding that.
Alright, yeah, the desync is definitely on our end, because Daniel's stream is synced up.
This would be really interesting, actually, if Gary doesn't go for it and Daniel goes for it and gets it, because then that just automatically puts Daniel 30 seconds ahead of Gary right off the rip.
Pancakes asks, is Gary related to Gary the Snail? He might be, man. He's bald, so there's a good chance.
Next thing you know, in our next Among Us session, he's gonna be talking like Gary the Snail. Or like, you remember that episode where Gary is like in the library or whatever? Isn't that the episode where he's chasing everybody's dreams?
Yes.
What if he sounded like that?
That'd be sick. I'd be like, Gary, you have such a beautiful voice. And he'd be like, thanks, man.
His laugh is so funny. Well, neither of them got it, so there's that.
So they're going to be on even playing field here. Looks like Gary's going to be saving a little bit of time because thatkidkim did go for it, and he missed it, so he's losing a few extra seconds due to that extra cycle of rocking horses that Chauncey throws.
Bum, 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 bum. And just like that, we're out of Area 1, the part of the run where we can't talk about much of anything because Area 1 is so bare bones. I would believe Gary playing standing up. I would believe that. He's got the whole standing desk routine.
He is locked in. I don't think he's messed up so far.
His run's been pretty solid.
For Gary, he is doing pretty well.
Ooh, you know, I just realized since Gary's playing on English, he's not gonna get he doesn't get to have the hidden room thing, right?
That is correct, yeah, he can't do the tech skip in hidden room.
Interesting. So this is actually kind of a cool chance to showcase some minor differences between
yeah. Like, the two
English
biggest time saves
version.
on English and JP are that mouse hole tech skip, which you just brought up, and Clairvoya. Because there's so much mashing there. So there's just so many additional text boxes on English, it loses so much time.
You know what, I hope I keep a track, or at least keep a note of that. I would actually probably want a time and see how much time Daniel might save over Gary through the mashing onto the different language. Unless anybody has a ballpark figure on optimal mashing, how much you lose on English versus JP with optimal mashing there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, it's hard to find a baseline for how you want to compare them, because it's like, do you compare it with 15 presses per second on each? Also,
Yeah, like,
I'm not sure
know,
who's who the faster masher is here between the two.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. For a second, I thought Daniel was going for a setup there to start doing the 6P setup.
I actually did too. Ooh, looks like they both messed up the doubles. Gary missing a double and Daniel accidentally pulling off one of the guy's masks. But they both recovered nicely.
Heading into the Dancing Rolindas, hoping for early release here. Otherwise, they wait 10 extra seconds for their hearts to show.
No
Gary
ER for
not
Gary.
getting it.
thatkidkim gets it.
So that
So
puts Daniel ahead now.
He's just gonna take the lead. Just because of pure RNG. So we'll switch over the audio. Daniel going for poster skip, he gets it. Gary also getting it, very nice.
Solid clean double there from Daniel.
Looks like we're gonna have like a 956 from Daniel.
Pretty lit
And
time.
10:06 from Gary. So there's about 20 seconds between the two right now.
Predictions on Tech Skip HD?
Predictions on tech skip. I predict that Gary gets it and Daniel doesn't.
Okay. Evening out the time save, I see. I like it. I like that call. I think both
My
of them
reason
get it.
for that is because I swear, like, almost every time that I miss early release, I usually always get tech skip. But if I get early release, I usually don't get tech skip.
Well, let's see. We will see if one half of this is right or wrong based on the lump in the table.
Daniel not getting tech skip. Gary's just gonna pull off the cloth. He's not wasting his time. Dude,
Oh,
he would have
man.
gotten it.
Rough call.
I was right.
He would have. And he had perfect RNG, too. Well,
did it.
I mean, minus
That's
the
rough.
lump, but he did literally had the best spot.
That is like the worst thing ever. When you opt not to go for the tech skip, and then if you would have gone for it, you would have had perfect RNG. That's the whole reason I started switching over to actually going for it every time years ago.
Yeah, I think it's just better to, like, even if there's lumps in it, you gotta run the risk, you know.
You gotta commit.
Better
It's
than
actually
being
worth
like,
it.
right? Because then you feel even worse if you commit to pulling off the lump before checking anything else, and it is in fact a decoy. Nothing would feel worse than that.
I don't know, in races you might do different things, but I mean, if you're trying to go for the best possible time that you can, might as well just go for it. If the run dies, it dies.
Thankfully, neither of these runners know/will be going for boot double. It's always a good sign. That's a good storage and ballroom for Daniel. Pretty good spots.
I think that boost switched for Gary. I think he just got super lucky there.
That definitely helped him save some time right there.
He's bringing it back. It's not the 20 difference it was. Or 20-second difference.
Yeah, Gary's had some pretty solid first by Boo RNG, minus the parlor room. Everything else has been pretty solid. I know Daniel definitely had. He definitely had second try reads in at least anti room, and probably even in whatever the next room is. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name of it.
Wait, which room are you talking about?
The one next to anti room.
Oh, wardrobe.
Oh yeah, worship. Forgetting what the rooms are in this game.
Yeah, there's only about 6-7 seconds between the two now, so Gary is slowly but surely bringing this back.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now because I'm just hoping that neither of them miss fire warp. We've seen a lot of missed fire warps in during the first round, and they're very tragic every time you watch them.
I don't know, fingers crossed both of them get this.
It would be heartbreaking to watch one of them not get it. Oh, painting RNG.
That's rough. Oh, he switched, okay.
Huh.
And just like that, Gary is back in the lead.
He is back in the lead. A little bit of a better boost spawn there, and Daniel was just trying to avoid grabbing the medallion there, so he's waiting for the boo to actually reach over to the left side, so Gary did make up some time there.
A series of bad circumstances for Daniel there. He did kind of get trolled with that RNG, but I mean, he managed it nicely.
Yes, I agree. That was a very nice way to manage that. No Butley Mouse Blast here, unfortunately. I don't think we've gotten an appearance from Butley Mouse yet this tournament.
Not yet. Oh, there he is!
Never mind, I lied. There he is!
Butley!
What's up, Butley? We love Butley Mouse.
We do.
He's a good friend.
Gary just gonna pick up the hat, opting not to go for the tech skip. Or excuse me, the chest cutscene skip.
Daniel looking like he's gonna go for the setup here to go for it.
Oh yeah, he's going for it.
After he gets this double, he'll drag the hat towards him and pick it up as the chest cutscene hits, and he will skip it.
Daniel gets it, nice.
Then he will open the chest, because next time he enters the room, the cutscene would play again had he not opened the chest. So right here, this is one of the main differences here between English and JP. There is that mouse hole over there on the right side. In JP, you can drag this boo to the mouse hole and actually go into the hidden room and skip this.
Yep. So you're gonna see
this text that comes up here.
Daniel just completely caught up from that, and he gets to do it again. So he just saved an easy few seconds on Gary. Ooh, he dropped the quad. That's tough. Daniel getting it.
Oh, perfect RNG there.
Nice.
That was really clean from Daniel. Both of them got the same RNG. Two
man.
poison mushrooms. That's crazy. The double spawn, bro. I don't even. Yeah.
If he pulls out the Game Boy horror, he's fine.
Maybe he doesn't know about that.
Yeah.
That is something you can do, though. You can just have the Game Boy horror out while the poison mushrooms are in there, especially in a room that small.
Oh, Daniel gets the tech skip. That was sick.
Good morning, Michael.
Michael's wide awake now.
He's up out of bed. He's ready to play some Call of Duty. Ready to play some Warzone.
He loves his Warzone.
He sure does.
I haven't seen a Michael stream in years.
Wonder what he's up to.
I don't know.
Well, other than getting up out of bed, I wonder what he's up to.
It's a good question. He don't come around anymore. He's moved on to bigger and better things, like Call of Duty.
What an evolution. From humble days of playing as a plumber guy in a mansion, having his best Ghostbusters impression, to playing Call of Duty. Okay, was the boo ball there?
Gary's got something in the xylophone there.
Company there for Daniel. This is really close still. Oh no,
Ooh,
no, oh no.
Did he just drop
auto-locked
an
on.
R-pump?
Well, he also auto-locked on all the pearls in the middle of the room because he didn't grab them.
Yeah, that's tough. At least he went back in there.
I know, worst case scenario, he would have went into Lug's room, and that's like, what do you even do at that point?
So that's like about as good as it can get for him going in the hallway. At least he doesn't have to look for him again later, but still, that's unfortunate time loss because Gary's ahead by about 18 seconds now. The lead can change fast, though, because from what I've seen so far, it seems like Daniel does have the more advanced strats. He's a relatively newer runner to the game, so this is just the stuff that he's learned right away. Whereas Gary's kind of an older runner, so he still does a lot of older tech.
No, I love that dynamic when you're watching a runner do some older dated strats and you're watching somebody newer learn all like the new harder stuff, or just opts to learn some of the newer stuff that people talk about. It's an interesting dynamic because you get to see the evolution of the game from when people were doing stuff like 6-7 years ago to stuff that people were doing like not even a year ago.
Right, and despite doing a bunch of old strats, Gary still technically is the better PB, even if it's not by much. So that it's proof that the old stuff does work at this skill level, but you can still see Daniel saving time in some spaces, doing far more advanced strats. Oh!
He went for the task level and got it. Hell
He's just
yeah.
sitting here ranting about how Gary's going for old strats, and then he does like one of the newer strats that was just found.
And that's a hard one too. That double's not easy.
Yeah,
that is
easy.
a deceptively easy. Some people may look at that and went, "What's so hard about that?" Try it yourself, and then come back to me. Here we'll see Daniel go for the classic 2-cycle setup where you're waiting for one of those skeletons to come up into that flash range.
Yeah, Daniel's actually the one doing the older strat there. Alright, let's see if Gary can one-cycle Bogmire.
Nice.
That was so good.
Very solid from Gary.
And you could see he had the drag where Bogmire was like running into him, so he wasn't being dragged at all. It was a good suck up. Daniel gets a bad spawn. He must have moved the stick during the cutscene.
Still is able to make it work and whips out the 1-cycle.
Very nice.
I should have been counting second differences there, but yeah, it should just be about half a minute now.
Yeah, it's 30 seconds.
So Gary definitely coming away with a bit of a breakaway here, but is not all lost hope here for Daniel. He can still make up the time depending on how his Area 3 goes and depending on how Gary's Area 3 goes, because A3 and 4 are just full of fun stuff.
Yeah, I think Area 3 is the hardest area in the game.
There are a lot of spots that can lose you quite a lot of time and a lot of annoying things that can happen. Even, it's not even like it's deep in Area 3 either. It could be like right at the beginning, when hitting straight into T-Room and like having a catastrophic T-Room can be really bad for the rest of the run.
Oh yeah. And not only that, it seems like a lot of people just like struggle with the moonshot segment as a whole. And then then you have to go back to the Area 1 hallway and get a bunch of boos.
Yeah, it's certainly a challenging area.
But I like Area 4 because you only have to get 4 boos.
But they're hard.
They are hard. Still.
They are hard, man.
I'm not going room to room catching boos, you know.
Yes, Mr. Town Clarity versus Mr. Imposter, I guess. But it is definitely Mr. Town Clarity as Gary.
It's definitely most advantageous for Town to vote Gary out.
Yeah, they just need the clarity. Plus, Gary needs to go do his tasks.
Gary's too rogue.
Well, he sits there and laughs and schemes his next plot. Even if he's not an imposter, he's always scheming.
It's true.
HD, is this true? Are you the gaslighter?
Dude, I gaslight hard in that game. I'll try to get you to believe. I'll try to get you to believe that you saw something that you never even saw.
And you'll be like, okay, sure, and then eventually it doesn't even matter because next thing you know, you got a knife in my back.
Exactly. Alright, so this move should switch for Gary. Hopefully to a more convenient spot.
That would be nice. I was gonna say that unfortunately it's on that left side and not the best place. But a switch
I think that's
the blue radar flashing?
Yeah.
Sure looks like it. Very nice. You know, it should just be better to... Yeah, I think you should just get the boo, and I think it's fine from there.
Gary did not set up for tech skip, but it looks like Daniel did, so you're gonna see Daniel get a tech skip in this room, potentially.
Potentially. Daniel also opting to get the ice medallion here since he couldn't get the boo in, like, the bucket or any of the chairs, so hoping for a good switch as well, it sounds like.
Well, he's not left side, at least. Gary breaking off of Petunia. Daniel really struggled to find that boo. He got the tech skip, but it's not the greatest tea room.
Yeah, that is one of the things that happens when you don't check that left side there before grabbing the ice medallion, is you're just not entirely sure if he's going to be over there, and he went and checked and still opened the thing. I don't know if the boo switched or what the deal was there. Perhaps it did. Gary setting up for a good potential good RNG here. Nope, does not get it, unfortunately.
Oh, he read that wrong. That sucks.
It was top right.
Getting a few double cackles here, but he's good.
No, at least it wasn't a few times.
Hopefully Daniel can have more favorable luck here. Try to bring this back a little bit.
Middle table would be super ideal for him. Oh, was not there.
Daniel locked onto some pearls. Looks like he's in the clear.
It does look like he's fine because all the pearls are off to the left side of the room.
Gary recovers that double nicely. He almost got punched at the very start, and that stalled the Gold Ghost walking animation, but he managed to get it. Nice triple.
Very clean. is... Oh, swapped. Nice. It's time to blow up the moon. Nice shot there from Gary. Took some time to align it, but gets it first try.
Better safe than sorry. Missing that loses around 10 seconds, so nothing wrong with taking your time to set that up.
Agreed. And since we're on English, we get to hear the really cool theme that gets played when you do this, because for some reason it doesn't exist in JP.
It's so crazy, because you forget a lot of these little jingles and stuff in the English version exist, because you played on JP so much, your brain's just wired to think that that's just how it is.
Sound there. Yeah, it's kind of weird with, like, in terms of, like, the audio changes between JP and English / PAL, like, it almost feels like JP's, like, unfinished.
I know. Because it really was. I mean, technically, English was unfinished, too, because I think, they originally wanted the PAL Hidden Mansion for both versions, but they couldn't fit it in due to time restraints.
I had to get that game out, man. The console depended on it.
It did. But yeah, it's so interesting because, I swear, I feel like, I hear something new from the English version every time I commentate one of these races. It's just like, oh yeah, I forgot that existed. Nice double from Gary.
Now he's gonna set up for the triple.
Here comes Daniel to get in on the action. Oh, that was such a good triple.
Very clean. Angel here for a perfect first read.
Wow. Oh, is he doing the mirror work? Come on, Gary, you're better than this dude.
Pablo is... I'm glad Pablo's asleep right now because I don't think he'd be very thrilled to see that. Nice, Daniel got the triple there. Almost looked a little rough there with the way that that rightmost grabber was at based on that flash, but still makes it work. Oof.
Daniel setting up for the save and quit.
Come on, get silly text. Oh, he's gonna get it. So Daniel there grabbed that, was able to grab the glove there and avoid the text box, and instead stores it to your next time entering the mansion. So here's
it pops
the silly
up
text.
here, and it's funny, so we call it funny text. Dude, EB Games. That's a name that I haven't heard in years. But I believe it, man. This game is super popular. I wouldn't say it's super popular. It's just good. So it sounds like those people have good taste. I take it we're not going to see a twins double from Gary.
Does not look like it. I don't think we're there yet in the tournament where people are going to be going for the twins double. Although, I don't know. Pablo is playing this weekend, so there's a good hope there. Wow.
That's true.
Orville really did not want to come down.
all things considered, Gary's had a pretty nice run so far.
He hasn't had anything like crazy wrong happen.
No,
I haven't seen him lose a boo yet.
He missed early release, which is not his fault. He made the wrong decision as far as parlor tech skip goes, but all in all, he's been playing pretty well. He could PB this.
It's a lot of second try reads I'm seeing though, which is kind of tragic. Nice first try there for Daniel. Also doesn't look like Gary's gotten much of anything beyond short text. I don't know if he's gotten any longer text yet. That is something that exists now. Now that we've gotten so many boos, there can be variety in EGAT's text when you capture a boo, so it's no longer just a simple short text. It could be either that, or it could be something like Vanguard text, which is like 5 seconds slower than short text.
Yeah. Yeah, after 15 boos, the text varies. You just gotta hope that you get short text, because obviously that's faster.
And now we get to the mashing part.
Yes. And this is where Daniel will save a good chunk of time on Gary, because since he's playing on JP, he'll save time because there's just so much mashing in this segment. It's like a minute and a half of mashing.
So it's about a 35-second difference between the both of them right now entering Clairvoyant mashing.
Yeah, it seems like it's about where it was when they both finished Area 2. I think Joven was saying that Gary was ahead by like exactly 30 seconds.
And it's kind of maintained to that pretty much throughout the entirety of this point.
A boost switched for Gary.
So let's see. A minute and 28 mashing for Gary. And for Daniel, Daniel saved like 8 seconds on mashing there. If my math is right.
Yeah. JP saves like 20 seconds, so that's like almost half of the total time that Japanese saves. Just right there in that one segment.
Daniel not getting short text there.
That was a pretty solid Safari room from Gary.
Was really
and
good.
He gets the insta-read, dude. Spawns him in the cutscene.
That's so clean. You couldn't ask for a better outcome there in Safari Room, especially with the boo. Okay, Van Gortext for Gary. Classic. Shout out to Van Gortext.
Daniel also had a really nice Safari room. He did the strat where the vacuum, where you delay the spawn of the last grabber ghost. Or grabber, trash can ghost.
I think they both have really similar RNG in that room, actually. That boo might have been in the same spot for both of them. Boo lost his time. I'm hoping both of them one cycle get some nice clean eye shots here.
Fingers crossed.
Gary's gonna be going for the new strat.
Nice.
It's a bit of an optimization there where you can get Bulasis to run straight at the thing instead of having to do this little whip around that we used to do for a long time. Just a little bit of a nice optimization.
Thought he was gonna lock onto the ice there. But it looks like a 13 boo ice shot. He's just gotta get one and then he's in there. Nice.
Oh, and he clutched it. Very nice.
Just barely. Okay, that was pretty solid.
Let's see how Daniels goes. His ice running straight for out of bounds, so he's gonna have to like kind of redo the setup, but it should still kind of work out.
Yeah, he can do it from here. Ooh, he shot that super early, but it worked.
14 or 13 with a little spray there, and bam.
And
little half court adjustment.
13
I like it.
on a half court, and then his cleanup was super nice as well.
That was a really risky play from Daniel going for the half court, because usually it's hard to get them to line up when you do the half court, but it worked out for him really well there. I think he handled that really well. I imagine he probably wouldn't have gone for the half court had the ice not been shooting for itself straight out of bounds. So I think that was a really good call for him, and it worked out for him. I know the race is starting to get a lot closer now.
It is. He really brought it back with that Bulasis, and his Safari room was also faster because of how he, of the strat that he did with the last ghost. But yeah, he really brought it back with that Bulasis. It's funny because it seems like a lot of runners will end up doing a half court if their ice is out of bounds because they actually have to take the time to go over there and get it, and they're like, well, I need to speed this fight up. So they'll just go for the half court, and it seems like a lot of the times it actually ends up working out.
Yeah, because then like if you go for the full court, if you go all the way to the back and do the full court shot, then like you have less time to get a cleanup if you get a bad ice shot. Yeah, so you can try and clutch up the cleanup with the spray and stuff if you do the half court, but it's still really risky because the half court is, well, the half court.
Yeah, because the thing with these area bosses is their cycles run on timers, so if you're spending a lot of time going to get the ice that's out of bounds, then obviously you're running out of time because that's going to give you less time to actually do your ice shot and then have enough time to get all the boos during the cleanup. So, I mean, it probably is for the best to like go for a half court. That way at least you have more time on the cleanup.
Agreed. Gary doing what Pablo dubs the slow step blackout, where you swap into sidestep. Because it's slow. Both of them going for slow step.
Did Daniel switch to sidestep? I didn't see.
Yeah, he just did as he went through that door.
Okay.
So both of them are doing the sidestep here, which, I mean, nothing wrong with that, honestly. It's only slower in the sense that you actually have to menu the option, but it is easier. You know, Pythag.
If, well, they can still go for it on sidestep. I was just about to ask if either of them were going to go for it.
I'm just so used to like the standard Pythag setup. Yeah. I don't know if I've watched people do it on.
So no Pythag from Gary. See how long this Grimly takes him. Ooh, nice.
A second.
Only a second, but he got scared a couple times on his way there, so...
Yep, no Pythag. Also a second
really nice
for Daniel.
from Daniel.
Both of them are going for Vanguard Boo, right? Neither of these guys do Breaker. He
Yeah,
does Breaker? No, right?
No, I don't think he does.
Be crazy if he did.
I'd actually be shocked if I saw either of them go for Breaker.
Ooh. Butley Mouse Blessed for Daniel in Area 4.
That's good news. That's what you want to see. Butley Mouse Bless.
Hey, yes.
I like that Big Mac's impression.
You do it better than me.
Gary getting pretty bad luck here.
Oh, is he in that? Is he in that
Yeah, he's
left
in that
side
left
barrel?
barrel. Oh, and he switched.
Oh, and he switched.
To the other barrel.
This could really save some time for Daniel if he gets a really good read right here.
Oh no! Oh, he's going for him now. Actually, that makes sense. He has 0 HP. 1.
Yeah. Just hoping he goes back in. Oh no.
That's not good.
That's really tragic.
So there's two things that Gary could do here. He could either save warp and reset the Boo's health and he'll respawn in cellar. But I mean, like, with 1 HP, I don't think it's worth it.
I don't think so either. Especially if you run the risk of losing it again.
Yeah, the other thing he could do is just mirror warp out of Armory, which is a few seconds slower, but I think that's more worth it than having to drain all that Boo's HP again.
Well, I guess I was gonna say I guess technically Daniel's ahead, but I'm not sure. I mean, like Daniel obviously is ahead of a Boo, but Gary doesn't have to spend too much time having to grab Cellar Boo from Weston.
I mean, it's just gonna depend on how fast he finds that Boo before we really know if Daniel's actually in the lead.
I think worst case scenario for Gary is if both those Boos, let's just say they're both in the bottom left, and he spawns both of them at the same time.
That would suck. Especially if he doesn't clear Pipe Room, which I would assume he's not going to.
Yeah. That's definitely worst case scenario for Gary going into Weston that way. But that's also just assuming that he goes for the mirror warp, which I'm assuming he's going to do. Joven now stating that he will subscribe to the SpeedGaming 2 channel if HD performs a Hank Hill impression.
If I do a Hank Hill impression?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. I gotta prepare myself for this. I didn't expect to be put on the spot like this. Alright, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Subscribe to SpeedGaming, I tell you what, or I'll kick your ass. I'll sell propane.
And propane accessories. Joven, thank you for the gift prime. I'm not sure why I'm thanking you, but I guess I'm thanking you on behalf of SpeedGaming 2 for the prime sub. Pancakes also with the prime sub, thank you. Going to a good cause, man. SpeedGaming is a good cause to be subscribing to.
Gary struggling to get the fire. But it looks like Daniel's also struggling with this rooftop a little bit.
Oh no.
That was a JCV impression.
Yeah, man. It was a JCB impression. I'm inclined to believe red.
I am inclined to believe red.
So Daniel unfortunately got punched there.
Neither of them getting Caleb skipped. Tragic. Hey, yo, peep the star on Jobin though. That's a fire. That's a fire badge.
That's a nice sub badge. Let's get this hype train going, folks. Come on.
Come on, guys. We can.
Do I have
we
any
can get the
bits?
hype train going. Oh, I have some bits here. Let me get the hype train going, guys.
I have 99 bits. How do you cheer again? Oh, okay.
You just type cheer and then the number.
Yep.
Let's go.
Right.
We have the hype train, guys. We have all the hype here for these runners. That's our armory being the laggiest room in the game with all of these things loaded.
I know. This is by far the laggiest room in the game. There's just so
many
much
knights.
stuff in here.
All the chests, all the knights.
Yeah.
I think the knights themselves probably take up like majority of the like polygons or whatever in this room.
I know. Because this is a 30 FPS game. And when you're in this room, I swear you're running at like maybe right around 20.
Oh, that's so bad!
No.
This could be really bad for Daniel, because if this goes out right, it could go right again. Okay. Avoiding catastrophe there.
I know. That almost could have been way worse. But still, Daniel is up a boo.
That is true. That is true. Getting some lawn text here. Shoutouts to that. Yeah, it's taking up a lot of the dated wham. That's mad my server.
Get a dated wham!
I never get over that. I never get over how in that video he doesn't say recommended, he goes recommended.
I know.
That's the part that always gets me. It's so funny. The internet was so cool back then.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I did not think that Gary was really playing the game that much. So I'm a little taken aback that he's as consistent as he is, because I didn't expect that. Because in my prediction, I actually predicted that Daniel was going to win this match, and he still could.
The same.
But I'm just saying I'm surprised by Gary's performance is all, because I didn't really think that he'd be consistent.
Hello, Seller. Goodbye, Seller. Daniel clearing pipe room there, giving himself a little bit of a safety net.
Oh, nice.
Really clean. I mean, that was basically the best scenario there for the booze, was that one was in one corner, the other one was in the other corner.
He found him right away. Little sketch at the end there, but he gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gary
Daniel has safety net himself, so in the event that happens to him, he could go into pipe room no problem and finish draining the boo, but hoping that he doesn't need to do that. A bit of a last resort safety net in case the worst happens. Bottom side. Who acquired?
Gar.
Some double cackling there.
Oh no! Oh, don't go up,
dude. He double backed. Well, this is exactly why Daniel went ahead and cleared Piper, because I think he just knew that this was a outcome that would occur, and he can save it right here, no problem. Doesn't have to do anything else.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
That's actually just
That
unfortunate.
sucks.
Vanguard time. Let's see. Will he be going for the instant Vanguard puncher triple with a good suck up? No, he will not.
No, he will not. Therefore, Gary loses the race by default. Thanks for racing, Gary. It was a nice try.
It was nice having the tournaments here. Unfortunately, not going for instant Vanguard puncher triple with a good suck up is an automatic disqualification.
That's true.
Be the bearer of bad news. That's a great triple.
It was a nice grabber triple. But still, I don't think it's enough to say what just happened.
Nah, you have to. If you're not going to go for the instant Vanguard puncher triple with a good suck up, then you have to back it up and compensate with the instant Nick grabber triple.
Oh no. Alright, we'll see how Daniel's Vanguard goes. For Gary, aside from missing that trash can triple, is pretty clean. Hopefully Daniel's Vanguard goes good, because at this point, he needs all the time he can get. We're at the end of the run now. We just get this last boo, and then we go down to King Boo. So we're at that point now where Daniel has to start hoping that Gary makes a pretty severe mistake.
Yeah, it would have to be like at least like a 3-cycle King Boo while he either... I mean, I don't even know if he goes for 1 cycle, but at least getting a normal 2-cycle with insta shots.
No, I don't even think a 3 cycle's enough to save it. He would have to hope that he just has the worst King Boo of his life.
And he also missed the Garbage Ghost triple there, missing one of them. Gary with a really clean 2-cycle there on the Vanguard Boo, it looked like. He got 136 on one of those cycles, or got it down to 136 on that cycle, so that was pretty solid.
Looks like he's
ask for better there.
I don't know how much time you add to the English text on the King Boo text boxes down here, but if you're playing on JP, he would get like a 59-59.
Oh,
so when you take English
into
account, it's going to be a low 1 hour.
Gary just whips out a TAS 1 cycle and gets the sub 1 anyways.
Yeah.
170 there's 173 there for Daniel, so it's potential that this is a 3-cycle, especially because he's going for this version where you let the Boo walk back in before or after you walk back in, so Daniel will be getting a 3-cycle here on Vanguard Boo. Two minutes from text showing up is timing for a 2-cycle on English. Good to know. Thank you, Red.
Is that also what it is on English? Because when I played on Japanese, I did that, and it was still 2 minutes from the text on Japanese. Anyways, Daniel heading down to King Boo as well. At this point, I unfortunately don't think there's really much he could do to bring this back, other than hope Gary makes a pretty severe mistake.
Yeah, that's pretty much all that he's banking on. Gary looking very comfortable with the win here. Very consistent win too at that.
See, okay, you're right, Pancakes. It's from the cutscene, not the text. So I was confused, because when he said text, I had just assumed that he meant cutscene, but he means, like, actually when the first text box pops up. Pretty good from Gary.
In that first cycle. That is pretty good.
Right where he needs to be.
I mean, he could probably play it safe and go for a safe 3 and still win, no problem, but it looks like he probably won't be doing that. It looks like that will be the end there for Gary, getting a 1
hour, 2 seconds.
GG's to
Good stuff,
Gary01.
Congratulations,
winner of the
sir.
match.
We will mark him the winner, and you should receive a invite to this server if you want to do a post-race interview. All right, let's see if Daniel can finish clean here.
Let us see. We will pull Gary in here after Daniel is done, since Daniel's so close to finishing. Nice, good
Daniel
insta-shot
going
there.
for insta shots. I thought for a second he might just go for the 1 cycle. I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for it too. I was like, I'm just waiting for him to go back to that pillar, man.
Exactly. I was waiting for him to start backing up around like 415, 420.
I was like, but he moves so high here. Like, how is he gonna make this work? Oh, he bonked. Rip. He could still make this work.
Yeah. Just a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, I think he's good. Alright, GG's
GG.
Daniel at 101.27. Ah, yes, the savior of town.
Yeah, what's
Welcome
up?
in.
Dude, town
GG's,
was
man.
saved. Oh, town was saved.
Town
I mean,
was
town was
saved.
worried. Don't get me wrong, town was worried. But,
They were.
I actually, whenever I do these races, I literally go blind. I actually have no idea what happened in Daniel's run at all. The only thing that I know is that I lost Cellar Boo, and everything else was fine. I played like today. I played a bunch today, and outside of that, I did not play at all, except 30 minutes at like 2 a.m. Like a week ago. So I like low-key have been grinding. I got one finished run that also had a menuing mistake in Melody. I menued the wrong option, and that was my only finished run today. So it was like good to like get the finished run on the board. But yeah.
I see. Also, do we need to drag Daniel in here, or can he just join our zone? Okay.
We got him.
But yeah, I gotta be honest with you, Gary. Like, I went into this race thinking that Daniel was actually gonna be the favorite to win, because I didn't think that you had really been playing the game all that much, and I knew that Daniel had been playing somewhat, so I just didn't think that you'd be as consistent as you were.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I really tried to do, because it's a race and I'm not trying to PB, is spend just a little bit of extra time to make sure that that the room is clear for the boo spawn. A lot of like in Twins room, I like sucked up some pearls. I tried to do it in Cellar, but that still went out of whack. So that was like the thing that I knew walking into the race that I was going to try, and I was going to clear the area around the boo spawn to try to get a clean boo catch. That was like,
Yeah.
I'll just eat a second every time, and then make sure I catch every boo.
Yeah, I mean, I lost a lot of boos that run, so it was quite sad.
Really?
I should have done that. Yeah, I lost.
Yeah, Melody, Did you lose Nana Boo? I don't think so. It was Melody.
Yeah, it was
Weston
Melody,
Boo.
Armory,
Weston, Boo,
Weston.
Armory.
Armory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Daniel was
I had like 4 cycle Vanguard Boo. It was bad, but yeah.
Gotcha.
I had to catch up at that point, so I had to start taking some risks.
I mean, it was kind of back and forth at the start. Like, Gary had the lead out of Area 1, and then Daniel brought it back, and then I think Gary pulled ahead again at Fire Warp. And I don't think you guys swapped the lead after that, but there were times where Daniel was bringing it back, and he got, like, super close to you.
Yeah, I think I was like 20 seconds behind at one point-ish. Maybe around there. I was like within striking distance for like a
Yeah.
like an Area 4 Boo loss or something like that.
Yeah, I was hoping, just like if in the case that Daniel's gonna hit like a sub 1 on his average run, I was like trying to hit sub 1 as like that was like my goal. So I'm happy enough with 1-0-0-2.
I mean, you came about as close as you could.
Yeah, I was trying to get like somewhere around the 59. Like I was trying to get in the 5950s, and so being just a couple seconds short of that, I'm totally fine with it.
So when are you making the switch to Japanese?
Like low-key never. Yeah, probably never.
I respect it, man. You're dedicated.
It'll be cemented on speedrun.com as I am the top current English runner. There might be English runners in the past that might have better runs than me, but at the very moment, I'm my best run is English, and I'm the highest one, and I'm just like whatever. So.
Just whatever for him. Like,
yeah, the other big hurdle to get over, it's like if I really wanted to get like a sub 58, I would definitely do the 2 things of get JP and learn C1C.
Right.
So if I ever decide to take that plunge, I think it's just execution, but I'm not doing that plunge right now. So
yeah,
I've got Smite 2 to play.
Smite 2's a thing now?
Smite
2 is a horrendously beautiful mess. I don't recommend it, but it is fun.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, I also remember in Area 4, it seemed like Daniel was starting to come back like right at Rooftop, and then because you both had kind of bad rooftops where you made mistakes, but I think Daniel actually ended up getting punched by one of the punchers.
Yes, and it caused me to lose the other guy. So
yeah.
It was really bad.
Yeah. Dude, races, it's just like, I just go like...
I also ran out of fire.
Oh, you ran out of fire?
Yeah.
I had one Shy Guy left, and I ran out of fire. I was like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
It wasn't that big, though.
Yeah. It happens.
I also had like a really bad boot timer for a lot of Area 2 and 3. It was like,
yeah,
I had a lot of switches that just really sucked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, Daniel, make sure you do dot in race time, because it says you're still going.
Oh, alright, cool.
But, yeah, I think that's all I got. Flare, if you or any of the runners have anything else you want to say, feel free, but I think I've said all I needed to say.
Yeah, any of you guys have any final remarks from the runners before we sign off?
Not particularly. I'm gonna make Joven play English with me, so I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna be racing on English.
He'd probably do it.
Yeah. I like the sound of that. He likes those ideas.
Yep, and then we can talk about all the funny text that's in the video game instead of looking at Japanese that we can't understand.
Characters that we just don't really understand.
It'd be hilarious if you beat him by like under 20 seconds, and then he just pulls the "wow, if I played on JP."
Dude, if I beat Joven, that would be unbelievable. That would be.
I mean, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility.
Joven might have like cut off his hand by
race
accident.
performances.
I mean, yeah. But all right, I'm out. GG's, Daniel.
Yep.
GG's. Oh yeah, who am I fighting? Actually, or who am I?
Alright, so Daniel, you move down to losers round 2. You will be facing the winner of Kai and the match between Afro Man and Lethal Boar. So you're facing
Okay.
one of those 3 people.
Okay. I will. I'll de-rust more. I thought I was doing good. I did like 3 no reset runs where I got at least 59 on all of them. Today just wasn't my day.
Yeah. It happens, man. Like, there have been so many tournament runs that I've had that I've just been so unsatisfied with. It sucks. Like, even when you put in the practice, it's like, there's still always that chance that just nothing goes your way.
Yeah. Yeah, the audio was also messed up for me too, so I can get Chauncey once, or it was a lot harder for me to get Chauncey one cycle.
Oh, was it, like, delayed? So, like, you had a delayed
No,
audio
it was just
cue?
cutting out. It was cutting out. So I mean, I should have just let my Wii cool off or my capture card cool off. It's one of those two. That's the issue there.
Gotcha.
Well, I think that is going to do it for us here.
All right,
yeah,
on behalf
guys,
of us at the Luigi's
thanks for
Mansion community,
commentating.
everybody.
Tune
for
in
watching,
tomorrow, 8 p.m. for Red vs. Electric Miles, commentated by John the Pikachu and whoever else wants to
Maybe.
commentate it.
Exactly.
But
For
yeah,
And
GG's.
GG's, boys.
guys.
That's going
We
to do
will
it for
catch you
us.
all on the next episode here of Luigi's Mansion Out of Bounds Tournament. Y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we will catch you back tomorrow for the Red Mountain and Electric Miles match.
Right. All right.
Peace
Peace
out.
and peace.
Peace out.